the comments and hope that the money I stack is accumulating. Don't say about the moves I'm making. Ducking sauces and something I feel in my body, so I handle problems, can't lose my patience.
At center, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 32, Shaquille O'Neal. At the shooting guard position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 77, Luka Doncic. Starting at power forward, standing 6 foot 8, number 50, Robert Reed. Starting at the other guard, standing 5 foot 11, number 3, Allen Iverson. The other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 1, Zion Williamson. The head coach for your home team is Mike Malone. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles starters.
Here we go.
He'll be the Nets off the tip. Irving with it. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Here's Williamson after the basket by Brooklyn. And here's Iverson outside. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
A foul right off the bat. You hate to pick up your first one so quick.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Ring shot on the way. Offensive rebound. Pass to LeVert. Dinwiddie outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Kicks it out to Williamson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, and the consistency from range won't make or break Williamson. I mean, but as with Giannis, it would really help open up the driving lane.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Passes it to Reed. Paul outside. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Strong form. Paul, he's a dead-eye shooter from beyond the arc.
Now here's Irving. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Paul against Irving. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Irving isn't afraid of getting physical inside, showing big-time strength to pick up the foul.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, the former #1 overall pick, tremendous success early in his career. Irving continues to find ways to improve.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
O'Neal inside. He's against Allen. The shot by Shaq, no good. Here's Durant. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I mean, this guy is almost 7 feet. Durant runs the floor beautifully, knowing where to be at all times in transition.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. It goes out of bounds. That one off Levert. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Williamson.
Karl Anthony Towns.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Kicks it out to LeBron. The 3 kept alive. Here's Towns, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Irving passes to Allen. Dinwiddie against Iverson. To the paint. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 6.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
And Iverson throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So both teams making some changes here. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Irving kicks to Jordan. Inside. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Harris. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
The 3 from LeBron. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Oh, you got to love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Brooklyn trails by 3. Pass to Irving. Prince outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Irving up top. He's guarded by Rivers. And he makes that one.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Right side Towns. And here's James outside. Prince with the defensive effort. got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up. Irving, good. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
He's going to get it done all over the floor, outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's Prince on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles leads by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And Brooklyn looking who they've got on the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Wilson Chandler out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point guard. And here is Los Angeles now. Wilson Chandler unable to get his shot to go. Towns for three. Here's Raja. Chandler with the rebound. Brooklyn trails by 5. Here's Prince. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 3. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. Here's Raja. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie's subbed in for Harris. Brooklyn trails by 6. And last season, Karl Anthony Towns shooting over 40% from three-point range with over 8 attempts a game. I mean, Greg, he is in the conversation, don't you think, for best three-point shooting center of all time.
It's amazing, Kevin. His volume of threes is unprecedented for the center position. And it's not just standstill. Catch and shoot triples. He's hitting step backs. He could have that title when it's all said and done.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Launches it. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Paul. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now Irving. He's got 12. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Zion Williamson's checked in for Los Angeles. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
So it's Brooklyn now, trailing here by 8. Here's KD. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant. Ball goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
With the ball in Paul's hands, the D is going to be under pressure. When he drives, he'll come out with the foul, a bucket, or even both.
That one is no good. Brooklyn trails by 7. Durant just inside the line. That one wide left. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Brooklyn with the ball. Irving passes to LeVert. To the middle. Allen's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
Here's Irving. 12 points for him. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. And taken away by Paul. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he comes up with the deuce. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Timeout called, the Nets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Brooklyn trails by 13. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's Brooklyn now to stop the run. And the layup good by LeVert. LeVert's got his first basket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Brooklyn called for the foul. Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for Paul. And a change for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Now here's Irving. He's got 12. Durant, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Williamson dishes to Wiggins. The 3 from Iverson. Hits it from 3-point range. Iverson's got 10 points.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3 ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Now, here is Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Wiggins tried. Look at that.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Brooklyn trails by 15. Jordan up top, defended by Shaq. Jordan kicks to Irving, lobs it up for Jordan, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Wiggins drives in. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Kicks it to Rivers. Three-pointer. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's left. there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
They've got Zion Williamson. Luka Doncic out there with Iverson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Reed in at the 4. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
The drive by Iverson, and the shot is good. Iverson's got 12 in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brooklyn trails by 18. Here's Irving. 15 points in the game. Pulls it from 20, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 8 points for him.
Oh, that's why he's a superstar. Durant always finds a way to help the team offensively.
Doncic passes to Williamson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Iverson left side, fires for 3, and again Los Angeles with a triple.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Dinwiddie with it. Outside Durant. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nets. Torian Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Down low, dishes to O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Chandler. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, 1 step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Harris is checked in for the Nets.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Los Angeles leading by 15. To the inside, Raja. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, it's so many advantages you gain from being LeBron's teammate. I mean, first of all, you're going to be wide open because everybody's going to be trying to double team LeBron. I mean, you just got to be ready.
Now the pass to Allen. Harris inside, defended by Shaq. A nice shot by Harris. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
1:49 left to play here in the third. Paul against Irving, over Paul. And Shaq pulls it down. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 19-point game. Timeout called, the Nets. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Shaq. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Iverson. And it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. Then for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Wilson Chandler.
I like how Irvin fills the defense out. He's sensing he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
.112 left in the third quarter. Count that one.
Lighting up the scoreboard all night. I mean, Irvin's showing the versatility and his persistence.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Durant's checked in. And 1:01 left in the third quarter.
Credit to Jordan for finishing in spite of the foul. He never relents on the play.
For Brooklyn, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for two.
And the first one drops.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Brooklyn trails by 14. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's Rivers. He's still scoreless so far in this one. James, that's a two-pointer. Here's Raja, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Outside, KD. Tries to save it. No good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 16. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
.17 seconds left to play in the third. There's the steal. Rivers kicks to Wiggins. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 18. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA is headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Durant is out there with LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. But they recover it. Towns kicks to Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Raja. And at last, they get one to fall.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Rivers. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Here's Irving. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Zion Williamson's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Wiggins. To the paint. And the dunk by Williamson.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Irving passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Paul for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And Los Angeles leads by 21.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Irving dishes to KD. And KD throws it down.
And every step of Durant on the drives covers so much ground. You know he's looking to finish that play with a dunk.
Paul for 3. Some solid defense there from Irving. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Williamson from long range. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Towns. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for Doc Rivers. Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Yeah, the broad shoulders, the long arms. Very difficult to challenge Zion's shot with any level of effectiveness.
Brooklyn trails by 19. Pass to LeVert. Now Allen. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, he's a pro at fooling the defense. Irving's shot fake is dangerous, and he just showed there.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rivers checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Irving nails both of them. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Rivers kicks to Iverson, and they double up Iverson. Off target with his 3. And the Nets with possession. Trailing by 17. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Iverson with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Shoots the 3. Iverson, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles leading by 17. There's Williamson with the 3. A rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his teammate.
Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 16. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Reed the pass to O'Neal, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. Levert's checked in for Rodions Kurucs. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Musa. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And great scorers find a way to get themselves to the free throw line. Kevin Durant certainly falls into that category.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Rodions Kurucs, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Musa in for Dinwiddie. And he gets it to go. And Los Angeles leads by 14.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now here's Durant. D right on him. Gets a very good look and converts.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Pass to Musa. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. This one for 3, off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.